Now let's pull off our serpentine belt. Right there is our belt tensioner. It's a 19 millimeter. I'm gonna use a socket with a long breaker bar, and we're gonna turn it clockwise. Turn it nice and slow. There we go, it bottoms out. Take our belt off. Perfect. And just slide it off the rest of the way. We're gonna tackle our alternator next. Before we do that, we'll go ahead and disconnect our negative battery cable. It's just a 10 millimeter. And we'll tuck that aside so it won't remake contact. I'm gonna reposition you for the alternator. We're gonna disconnect our VVT solenoid connector. Should just be a pinch and pull. That one's having a little trouble. I'm just gonna take a little angled pick and get it from the front side and just lift up on that tab. There we go. Got our alternator plug here in the front. Pinch and pull. Again, I'm gonna use the pick just for a little assistance. There, got it. Little retainer on the front. Just like on this side, there's a little tab you wanna push. That'll unlock it or release it, and you just pull it aside. Our last is this gray connector here. It should be a nut underneath. We'll just pop this away. There we go. 10 millimeter nut. I'm just gonna put the nut right back on so we don't lose it. I believe that's it for all our electrical connectors. There is one more down below to our AC compressor. We'll just disconnect it so we don't accidentally break it while we're pulling the alternator out. Should just be a pinch and pull. There we go. Okay, I think that's it. Right here up top is a 12 millimeter. And the bottom one is a 14 millimeter. Easy to see. Our whole alternator should be able to wiggle out. There we go. And then out the side here. Whew. Before removing the water pump, we have the option to pre-drain the coolant. I haven't pre-drained the coolant because it'll all come out when I remove the water pump, and that saves me a step. That's it. Everything else are perimeter bolts, 10 millimeter. Be careful using your electric ratchet so it doesn't get wedged while you're backing it out. See if it'll just wiggle loose. There we go. Nice. We'll just let that drip for a little bit and take a water break. All right, we got the water pump out. Now this is part of a different repair, so we're not actually replacing this water pump. This one's not too old, so we're gonna put the old one right back in. But with your new pump, we just wanna match it up, make sure it's the same as your old pump. Take off the old gasket, wipe off that surface on the engine side the best you can. Now you don't need a metal scraper, but a plastic scraper if you want. Most of the time, just a rag, getting it nice and clean is all you need. All right, let's go install it. I'm gonna put in our water pump gasket. Nice, got the water pump installed. When you are ready to torque, all the 10 millimeter bolts are 10 foot-pounds. With our alternator, we're gonna set this back as well. We'll put our bolt back through, put on a few threads, and we're just gonna tap on this with a hammer. Let me get it real quick. Set it on something solid. There we go. Now this will go on a lot easier. Slide it in. Put the top one in first. There we go, just a few threads is all it needs for now. Feed in our bottom one. Suck them down. The big one down below is 43 foot-pounds. 18 foot-pounds for the top one. Let's plug it all in. Our nut for our electrical connector, just good and snug. It doesn't have to be too tight. You definitely don't want to strip it. We have our AC connector. Plug that in. We got that little harness retainer in the front. And then our last connector. Nice. We have our protector here. I'll throw the belt routing on the screen so you can have it. Just loosen the tensioner nice and slowly, and putting it over the alternator last, I think is how you want to do it. All right, let loose. Nice. All right, there you go. That's how you replace your water pump. Now the next thing we want to do is just bleed the coolant. I'll post the bleeding procedure right here. You can pause, walk through it. It's not too bad. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I have links in the description for all the parts and tools used. If you have any questions, comments, post down below. We'll see you on the next one.